If you again connect the dots, you will be able to really draw a conclusion as to why these particular unfortunate incidents resulting in loss of precious lives of our innocent people have taken place. There has been surge in instances of alleged oppression, suppression, harassment and atrocities against our people living in villages along Assam-Meghalaya border by the authorities from Assam. You have carried those stories. We have seen these whole stories through both our regular media reports, both electronic and print, and also through various other available informations which were disseminated through social media platform. So we are aware as to what was happening. And I think we have been trying to draw the attention of the government on a number of occasions to see that the government realizes its responsibility to protect our people and ensure that there is a sense of security amongst the people living in these villages along the interstate border. Now, having these instances of alleged harassment and atrocities against our people by the Assam authority, and with no response to, in whatever form, to stop these by the authorities of our side, our government authorities, have definitely emboldened the authorities from other side. And this is what has happened yesterday is nothing but the culmination of what has been happening in the preceding months. What has happened in the past preceding years is that this deviation from these normal laid down guidelines, which was laid down after exhaustive discussion and mutually agreed upon, the SOPs. Why has there been this deviation? What has happened yesterday is a reflection of the complete disregard to these laid down guidelines and SOPs. And therefore, if we go by what has happened yesterday, it's from the legal perspective, the law must prevail, and the authorities concerned from Meghalaya, we are told that a case has been registered, but it should not be just an eyewash. It must be with an intent to ensure that justice prevails. On number of occasions, we have seen that the government has been engaging in lip service, but not really acting. We would like to see that under the present circumstances, to restore trust and confidence amongst the people, the government must direct the authorities concerned to follow up the case if FIR has been lodged and registered, and demand that arrests be made. The arrest of those who were responsible for these brutal incidents must be arrested, and government of Assam must hand over those people to the authorities concerned as per the law of the land. Why is it that every time whenever such incident happens, there is a knee-jerk reaction from the government depriving us of our own rights, shutting down internet, and crippling us from our communication? We have never done it. I had the privilege of not just being the chief minister, but also I have been the minister, then deputy chief minister in charge of home, etc. We have never resorted to this. Even when I had the privilege to lead the government as the chief minister, we never resorted to this. We never deprive our citizens from their rights. Today we know how important the connectivity is, how important internet is, how indispensable this whole communication network has become. Rather, I will say that communication network has become an integral part of each and every one of us, our life. So therefore, this only shows that this government has no wherewithal to understand and comprehend as to how to deal with this situation. And today's press briefing will be confined to the prevailing situation that has drawn the attention of not just the people of the state, not just the people of the region, but the attention of everyone from across the nation and beyond the international boundaries. Yesterday, as we are aware, as we greeted a new day, we were confronted by a very sad news. Sad news because we received a very disturbing news of 5 civilians from one particular village called Mukroh-o in West Gentiles falling victim to police brutality. And also one more person who happens to be one employee of the forest department of the state of Assam. We are deeply saddened by this unfortunate incident where precious innocent lives have been lost, and we place on record our deepest condolences to the members of the affected families and also to the people who are affected by this unfortunate incident. We are all disturbed, we are all grieved, and as a political party, we also share this deep anguish over the incident. Our the chairperson of the All India Trinamool Congress, Srimati Mamata Banerjee, and also the National General Secretary Abhishek Banerjee are in touch with us. And they have expressed their anguish and have conveyed also their deepest sense of condolences to the affected families and all those who are aggrieved by this unfortunate incident. I did have the chance to go yesterday and then navigated through the whole winding, difficult road. Managed to meet the villagers, the headmen, and all other members representing various civil organizations who have also converged to the location. And the affected families, the members of the bereaved family who fell victim to the police brutality and police killing. And having seen this loss of precious lives, our party, Trinamool Congress, has decided also to extend an ex gratia support to the families who are affected by this police brutality. And we will be releasing an ex gratia payment of ₹5 lakhs for the families of the deceased, and also support for those who are injured. At the hospital, the civil hospital, where the injured, who were grievously injured, are being treated, and I was told by the doctors that they will be required to be further referred to Negrims for better treatment. Now, after the situation got circulated and everyone came to know, one thing is very important for all of us, that we must ensure that this incident does not create a situation where there'll be problem in respect of law and order, some adventurism coming from some angles, but I think we need to be vigilant, and I would like the government of the day from both sides to act upon all those type of whatever attempt is made by any quarter to create that kind of rift between communities from the two states. Now, having been able to go to the place of occurrence and meet the people, the villagers, I was perturbed to hear many of the stories that revolves around the people there and the kind of suppression and oppression and atrocities to which they were being subjected by the authorities of Assam. I think it would be only in the fitness of things if friends from media can really go down there and then listen to their stories so that you will know what exactly was happening from the horse's mouths. And the narrative revolves around that the villagers have been subjected to constant harassment and atrocities, and thereby they were subjected to live in fear with complete sense of insecurity. And their attempt to draw the attention of the authorities from our side had usually fallen on deaf ears. Other leaders of our party there, and the local MLA also reminded of the issue having been taken up in the assembly. Now, we all know that the sitting MLA also belongs to the conglomeration of the parties who share the responsibility of governance in the state. Therefore, it only gives us a kind of perception that this whole development that has been allowed, if you again connect the dots, you will be able to really draw a conclusion as to why this particular unfortunate incident resulting in loss of precious lives of our innocent people have taken place. There has been surge in instances of alleged oppression, suppression, harassment and atrocities against our people living in villages along Assam-Meghalaya border by the authorities from Assam. You have carried those stories. We have seen these whole stories through both our regular media reports, both electronic and print, and also through various other available informations which were disseminated through social media platform. So we are aware as to what was happening. And I think we have been trying to draw the attention of the government on a number of occasions to see that the government realizes its responsibility to protect our people and ensure that there is a sense of security amongst the people living in these villages along the interstate border.